Hey, what's up, guys? It's good to see you guys again. Hope you had a wonderful day today, and hopefully, it wasn't too stressful or anything like that. Today, we are going to continue on with Fairy Tale. So, just a little recap from last week. Um, we got to the Grand Magic Games and we started some of that stuff. So, we met some pretty important people for this next part of the story, such as, like the people from, Sabretooth. We met the team called Raventail. Just a little recap about Raventail. Raventail is, it used to be what they considered a dark guild. Um, and so dark guilds are like illegal guilds that do like they're basically criminals, like guilds for criminals. But yeah, so anyway, we got introduced to Raventail, who entered the games now being recognized as a legitimate guild and not just an illegal one. And the leader or the master of the guild is Makarov's son and Lexus's father. And they seem to have some sort of vendetta against Fairy Tale. Meanwhile, in the background, some stuff has happened. Wendy got attacked last time. She had all of her magic drained, which prevented her from being able to participate in the first portion of the Grand Magic Games. And then afterwards, like after the first day of the games, someone tried to kidnap her. So there's this big mystery surrounding like what exactly is going on, who is the one who's attacking everyone, that sort of thing. Raventail has also shown that they are pretty malicious, like they're willing to do, certain things in order to win. For example, like cheating and stuff like that. But anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started again. Go ahead and load in here. Let me see here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start this one. Okay, yeah, last time we got some new, like, clothing skins for our people. So I put them in some of them in their newer skins. I thought this one was pretty neat. I think something I also forgot to mention, I believe that... Yeah, we got Gajiel last time. So we can have him in our party now. So that was kind of special, or kind of nice. I guess I haven't really looked at these bond level type stuff. Anyway, we'll just kind of leave the group as is, and we could do some like side quests and stuff like that, or upgrade some stuff, but I kind of just want to get our bearings and just sort of get started on progressing the story. Hopefully we'll be okay. But we'll see, I guess. So our first order of business, it says to join in the morning tournament activities. Guess we'll go ahead and get that started.
2日目の競技はパンデモニウム。参加人数は1名です。この神殿の中には100体のモンスターがいて、モンスターには様々な戦闘力が設定されています。最強クラスのモンスターは聖天大魔導といえど倒せる保証はない強さです。カポ 皆さんには順番に戦うモンスターの数を選択してもらい、倒した数がポイントになります。モンスターのクラスはランダムで、いきなり強いクラスのモンスターが出現することもあります。
一度にたくさんの敵と戦った方がいいけど、多すぎると倒せなくて無駄になってしまう。
そして選ぶ数が多いだけ強敵を引きやすくなる。欲張りすぎても良くないというわけだな。
最強クラスは聖天大魔導でも苦戦するとなるとね。
だけど一巡に一体じゃ他に遅れを取っちゃうし。
ここは私が行こう。
エルザさん。
Oh, this is Erza's like special skin that I put her in. It's very reminiscent of one of the outfits that she wears during the show. Hopefully we don't, you know, get totally slapped just now. But we'll see, I guess.
1番。ラッキーだね。一番たくさん自分の順番が回ってくるよ。私なんか8番。この競技、くじ運で全ての勝敗がつくと思っていたの。
くじ運で、いやどうでしょう。戦う順番よりペース配分と状況判断力の方が大切なゲームですよ。
いや、これはもはやゲームにならんの。100対全て私が相手する。挑戦権は100だ。
Yes, it's definitely got a lot of
無理です。一人で全滅できるようには設定
got a
さ
lot
れ
of
てま
guts.
せん。
構わん。
Well, they gave us our fairy tale thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
行くぞ。
Because why not?
行くぞ。行くぞ。ペンタグラムソード。カット。行くぞ。天の鎧。アンブレソード。カット。ユニティ。これで終わりだ。王国の当然。ほう。まだまだ。
Oh, I guess I didn't really think about it, but oh well. Probably would have been good to pace ourselves a little bit more, but whatever. Let's see, that will hit 3 people. Let's actually do Photon Slicer and try to think of what is the best policy for this. And that will hit 4 people, or 4 boxes, I should say. Let's do that. Oh, but they're resistant. That's not good. And I missed my counter. Oh, nice. At least we can get a little bit of healing from the group. Those guys are resistant. These guys are weak. I feel like this guy in the middle is definitely more difficult to deal with. But I don't really have anything besides Photon Slicer. So I'm gonna try to get rid of these guys on the right since I've kind of already started on them. we got this, so let's go ahead and do this. Oh, nice. At least we got down pretty much all the little peon guys on the side. But the last three are probably going to be the tougher ones. So hopefully we'll be fine.
やばいのが来る。一気に畳みかけろ。
まだまだ。
But at least I'm getting some support from our fairy tale members, which is always nice.
Yeah. やばいのが来る。一気に畳みかけろ。
コトンスライト。コトンスライト。
Okay, so we just got this one last guy to deal
こ
with.
こからだよ。頑張って。
And we got some health, so that's good. Just want to get rid of this guy. It won't take too long.
コトンスライト。
なんとか耐えるのよ。
コトンスライト。
That's kind of unfair. He got to attack me twice. But that's fine.
やばいぞ。一気に行け。
I know I should be conservative.
すごい。
Well, we'll see this. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Oh, is that all 100? Ooh, we got new magic too. Heaven's Wheel Blumenblatt, which is a signature move of Erza's. I thought there was going to be like way more fighting. Like more like waves, I guess.
セミ桜。
信じられません。なんとたった一人で100体のモンスターを全滅させてしまった。
Dude, Erza's like
これが
the
7年
realist.
前最強と言われていたギルドの真の力なのか。
すっげえ。なんだあいつ。
私覚えてる。フェアリーテイル最強の女魔導士エルザ・スカーレット。
ティターニアのエルザ。
エルザー。やっぱすげえよ。後で俺と勝負しろー。
おいおい、
私感動しちゃった。私もう胸がいっぱいで。
まだ優勝したわけじゃないぞ。
フェアリテイル A パンデモニウム完全制圧。全てのチームの結果が出ました。
その調子です。
Wow, that brought our team up like 4 spots, so that's pretty good.
すごいです。
Okay, now it says that we need to participate in the afternoon tournament activities. I just want to see if
どのラクリマを
there's
作る？
some better lacrima that we can synthesize. I don't think there really is anything that we can really. I mean, we could, but like, I don't think there's really anything that much stronger than what we've already got.
またね。
So let's go ahead and I'm pretty sure we're good on healing
What
items
is this?
also. Yeah, we've got. Yeah, I think we're okay on healing items
また
also.
ね。
So let's go ahead and participate in these next games. Like, there's definitely like other stuff that we could do, like request board stuff. But I think right now, with like in terms of like level and stuff like that, like money and level, we're like okay. So I think we'll just like go ahead and progress the story.
いよいよバトルパートだな。今日の対戦相手はラミアスケイル、リオンのところか。
出場者は私。
頑張れよウェンディ。
落ち着いて戦えば大丈夫だ。
奴らはまだシェリアの強さを知らんようだな。グレイの驚く顔が目に浮かぶ。思いっきりやってきなさい。
大丈夫ですか？
Definitely the two
よろしくお願いします。
cutest, but also like most clumsy girls.
よろしくね。
I guess it's our turn to be little Wendy.
ウェンディ。 修行したんだ。頑張らなきゃ。お手並み拝見。
Let's see. She's resistant to all of our stuff. Let's do Vernier. Just give us a little bit of a speed boost.
天神のホラーズ。
And since we only got one target, I'm gonna err on the side of caution.
天神のホラーズ。
やばいよ、一気に行かないと。
Wow, that was awesome. We got her down pretty quick.
ゴッドスレイヤー、驚きました。リオンから聞いてたんだ。フェアリーテイルに私と同じ魔法使う子いるって。ちょっとやりすぎちゃったかな。ごめんね、痛くなかった？平気です、戦いですから。せっかくだからもっと楽しもうね。私、戦いを楽しむってよくわからないですけど、ギルドのために頑張ります。うん、それでいいと思うよ。私も愛とギルドのために頑張る。天神のヘレス。
Oh, the Wendy.
みんながここまでつなげてきたんだ。私は戦いは好きじゃないけど、ギルドのために戦わなきゃいけない時は、私だって本気でやります。滅竜奥義勝破天空戦。やりすぎちゃったかな。でもこれでごめんね。ちょっと待って、まだまだこれからだから。やっぱすごいね、メンディー。
なんだこいつ。
傷が消えている。大丈夫？もう降参しとく？
I remember when I first read this part of the manga being like a little bit annoyed at Sharia, just because I feel like yes, she is like a god slayer, like her magic is god slayer magic, which is kind of like, it's considered like a tier above like dragon slayer magic. But we've seen before that like that doesn't necessarily translate over like that, in terms of like, you know, like you're starting at like a higher tier maybe of magic, but there's still more that goes into magic, like tenacity, skill, experience, and things like that. And I feel like the way that Sharia presented herself in this fight was like almost like a little bit arrogant, like, oh, like I'm like untouchable, like I don't know how to describe it, but it was kind of like that.
勝敗の見えてる一方的な暴力は愛がないと思うの。
Yeah, like what she's saying, like right now, like it just feels kind of like arrogant, like, oh, I've already won the fight, you know, like just, you know, I can't really enjoy like, you know, beating you up because like, you know, it's not nice to kick someone while they're down, but it's like you're already like counting her out, and that's almost like kind of like a disrespect.
降参してもいいよ。ね？できません。私がここに立っているということは、私にもギルドのために戦う覚悟があるということです。情けはいりません。私が倒れて動けなくなるまで全力で来てください。お願いします。うん、それが礼儀だよね。はい。
Oh, nice, we got a new magic.
頑張ります。
I'm gonna assume that it wants us to use this since they just gave this to us.
じゃあ今度は私が大技出すよ。
Like what I really love about Wendy
この
is
一撃で楽にしてあ
she
げる
is
からね。
very small and she's the youngest member of the guild, really. Like not the youngest member of the guild, like there's other ones like Romeo and like Asuka-chan and stuff like that. But like in terms of like the core member, she's like the youngest one, but she's got so much like guts and stuff to participate in like these fights that, you know, probably even some grown adults would have difficulty with, but she like approaches it even though she might be afraid or things like that. She approaches it with such bravery.
やばいぞ一気に行け
And she always does her best. Oh gosh. I might have been using this a little bit too much. So we definitely like don't have quite as much magic. But we are awakened and we can use our special here. Nice. I also think that's something that's kind of nice about the way that Hiro Mashima like crafts his like characters, because I feel like in a lot of other like shows or like anime or manga or whatever, like you would have like these very cute like girls or whatever, and they'd be very meek or like mild and stuff like that, and Wendy's personality is still pretty like you know, meek, because she is at the end of the day a very young girl. She's probably like 12 years old or something like that, but she's also one of the tougher fighters in the group. Like she's not considered like someone who's just there to be like rescued or taken care of. She participates in a lot of like the more important fights that sort of like push the story forward, and that's kind of a nice thing to see.
"両者ともに見事。シェリアもウェンディもよくやった。
魔力だけで見たらシェリアの方がはるかに高いというのに。
痛かった。ごめんね。
Yeah, so like that's kind of what I was saying before. Like, yes, Godslayer magic is kind of like a tier above Dragon Slayer magic, but that isn't like the only consideration. So, yeah, that's all I'm saying.
いえ、そればっかりですね。楽しかったよ、ウェンディ。私も少しだけ楽しかったです。ねえ、友達になろう、ウェンディ。はい、私なんかでよければ。違うよ、友達同士の返事。友達になろう、ウェンディ。うん、シェリア。
私たちの試合はこれで終わりね。他のも見てく？
And it's kind of nice that they came out like, you know, friends after that.
セイバートゥースの試合が始まるぞ。
フィオーレ最強。よく見ておくんだ。私たちが超えるべきギルド。
相手はマーメイドヒール。女性だけのギルドだな。
始める前に私たちも賭けというものをいたしませんか。
申し訳ないが興味はない。
敗北が恐ろしいからですか。
そのような感情は持ち合わせている。しかし賭けとは成立した以上必ず行使する趣味であるゆえ、軽はずみな余興は遠慮したいのだ。
では重たくいたしましょう。命をかけましょう。
その覚悟がまことなものなれば受けて立つのが礼というもの。よかった。
セイバートゥースの前に立ったのはあなたの不運。開け双魚球の扉、天秤球の扉。
温刀、不具大天、抜かぬ太刀の型。
嘘、精霊たちが打ち消された。
安い賭けをしたな。人魚は時に虎を食う。
私が敗北。セイバートゥースの
命、そなたの命は私が預かった。よい。
はい、仰せの通りに。あのセイバートゥースが負けた。
What a silly way to like I don't know, like it's kind of like that you made this arbitrary thing, like outside of just like the regular realm of like what the, you know, all of this should be, and then you lost. I don't know, it this moment does kind of like read into like, okay, like, you know, Sabretooth is considered the strongest guild, but there's also still, you know, some individuals
セ
who
イバーの女が弱く
are extremely powerful. So,
Mermaidの女
you know,
が
being
強く
the strongest guild isn't everything. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be a shoo-in to win every single event or round or something like that. So it is sort of like the story's way of like telegraphing that, I guess, while also sort of pumping up Kagura to show you like, hey, this person is also very strong, and there's other people here at the tournament who are to be wary of, not just like Sabretooth.
後者だな。奴は試合中一度も刀を抜かなかった。
手加減してるってこと？
わからん。それだけならいいのだ。
Yeah, so Raventail's in first currently, and then Sabretooth, then we have Lammy Scale, Mermaid Heel, Fairy Tail A, which is the group that Natsu, Lucy, Erza, Gray, and Wendy are a part of, Blue Pegasus, and then Fairy Tail B, and then Quattro Cerberus. Poor Quattro Cerberus, they're just sort of like they didn't even put them really in the game, like only in the name, like you don't get to see any of them really.
ルーシー、お客さんだよ。私に？あなたはセイバートゥースの精霊魔導士。
I will say that for Yukino, the game doesn't necessarily like do her justice in that fight. Like there was, you know, more to that fight in like the manga and the anime than just like her getting pieced up by that girl from Mermaid Heel. But they didn't like put that in the game, which is totally fine. But because I get it, they don't want to like it's like not really a part of the story that we're directly involved with because we're not, you know, part of Sabretooth or Mermaid Heel. But yeah, so
ルーシー様に大切な用事があり伺いました。
セイバーが何の用だよ。
ナツさん、話くらいは聞いてあげましょう。厚かましい申し出ではありますが、これを総魚球の鍵と天秤球の鍵、この2つをルーシー様に受け取っていただきたいのです。
そんな無理よ。もらえない。
1日目、あなたを見た時から決めてました。大会が終わったらこの鍵を。
大会終わってねえじゃん。
私の大会は終わりました。私の代わりにはおそらくミネルヴァ様が加わるでしょう。
でもどうしてですか？それはあなたの大切な精霊ですよね。
だからこそ私より優れた精霊魔導士であるルーシー様のもとに置いていただいた方が精霊たちも幸せなのです。
嬉しい申し出だけど、やっぱり私には。
あなたはすでに王道12門の鍵を10個も揃えています。この2つと合わせて12の鍵全てが揃うのです。世界を変える扉が開く。
世界を変える扉？
ただの古い言い伝えです。私にもその意味は分かりません。あなたは精霊に愛され精霊を愛する方です。12の鍵を持って精霊と共に歩むべきです。
やっぱり受け取れない。精霊魔法は絆と信頼の魔法。そんなに簡単にオーナーを変わるわけにはいかない。
簡単な決意ではないのですが。いいえ、あなたならそう言うと思っておりました。いずれ時が来ればおのずと12の鍵は再び揃うでしょう。またお会いできるといいですね。
I think Yukino's one of those people who is very earnest, maybe a little bit too serious in every situation. That's just kind of her
もったいない
personality.
ことしたわね。せっかく全部鍵が揃うチャンスだったのにね。
昔はね、全部揃えてやるんだって思ってたけど、今はそうでもないんだ。セイバートゥースの人とはいえ、あの人も精霊をとても大切に思っている。私にはあの人と精霊の絆は切れない。切りたくないの。
ルーシー、俺出てくる。
どこへ？
ちょっと言い忘れ。おーい、待ってくれ。
ナツ様。
いやー、悪い悪い。お前悪いやつじゃねえんだよな。
ほら、夏ってばセーバートゥースってだけで悪者だって決めつけちゃってさ。
だからこうして謝りに来たんだろうが。
謝る？
ごめんな。
軽っ。ごめんね。これでも少しは大人になったんだよ、夏は。
It's funny the way that he says
ど
that.
ういう意味だよそれ。
わざわざそのためだけに。 私を追って
お前ずいぶん暗い顔してっからさ、俺気分悪くさせちまったかなって。
いいえ、すみません。
いや謝られても困るんだけど、泣かれても困るんだけど。
どうしたの？私、人にこのように気を使われたことがないもので、私ずっとサイバートゥースに憧れていました。去年やっと入れたのに、私はもう帰ることは許されない。たった一回の敗北でやめさせられたのです。
That's awful.
大勢の人の前で裸にされて、自らの手で紋章を消さねばならなくて、悔しくて恥ずかしくて、自尊心も思い出も全部壊されちゃって、それなのに私には帰る場所がなくて。
Dude, how
悪い
heartbreaking
けど
is this awful.
他のギルドの事情は俺には分からね
ナチョ。はい、すみません。私つい。
他のギルドだけど同じ魔導士としてなら分かるぞ。恥ずかしめられて紋章を消されて悔しいよな。仲間を泣かせるギルドなんてそんなのギルドじゃね
え。仲間。
One of the great things I think about the way that Natsu's been written is that he does actually have like a fair amount of emotional intelligence, I feel like, and that's definitely something that your typical like shonen, I feel like, is a little bit lacking in, because most of the well-known like main characters, I feel like, tend to be like, not that they don't, you know, have any sort of emotional intelligence, but they don't necessarily take the time to like show that sort of like more tender side of those characters. They're just sort of like, okay, they just like rush headlong into fights and stuff like that. But the way that Natsu is written is there's like a good balance between the two. And when he does rush into battle, it's not just for like, oh, I just want to like fight or like, you know, prove how strong I am or whatever. It's usually in defense of someone or something like that.
Master はどこだ?
Now he's just gonna like come busting in here.
お前がマスターか。一度の敗北でクビだってなかなか気合入ってんな。だったらお前も俺に負けたらギルドやめんだな。ナツさん、
自殺行為だ。
自分のところの仲間を仲間と思えねえやつは許せねえんだ。何の話かわからねえだと。
Like the way that Sabretooth is run currently under Giemma, which is the current guild master, is pretty cruel. They value strength over everything else. And having like a strong guild is definitely like important. But the way that Fairy Tail operates is much more like a family. So it's not necessarily that like every person has to exhibit like a certain level of strength or what have you. They're there to build each other up and make each other better, and then also to overcome each other's weaknesses together. And that's just sort of like the way that Natsu operates, because that's what he's been taught and experienced his whole life, being with the Fairy Tail Guild. So he takes personal offense to mistreating someone who, like, in his eyes, a guild should be like a family, and family members shouldn't mistreat their own family members.
俺と勝負しろライエン竜の激突
今宵の宴もこの辺でお開きにしまいか。
ああ
世の中には体裁という言葉もあるものでな。攻めてきたのがそちらであったにせよ、大魔党演武出場者を潰したとあっては我々どうだろう。ここはわらわの顔を立ててはくれまいか。さすればこの子猫は無傷でそなたに返すこともできよう。
ごめんなず。
ハッピーくそ
No end to their cruelty or how far they'll go to prove their
部
strength.
下が何人かやられてはいるが、わらわが今回の件不問に付しても良いと言っている。
おいら入り口で捕まえちゃってごめん。
いいんだハッピー俺の方こそ放っておいて悪かった帰ろう
決着は大魔党演武でつけよう。思う存分な。
お前らなんかには負けねえよつうか俺たちには追いつけねえ。ギルドなら仲間大切にしろよ。俺が言いてえのはそれだけだ。
仲間俺たちのギルドにはない絆なのか。こんなに強かったのか夏ドラグニル。
And that episode is complete. Oh, we got a cute little new piece of artwork for our collection.
ねえルーちゃん、プール行かない？プール？うん、近くに大きなプールがあるんだって。みんなで行こうよ。いいですね。
プールか。夏たちにも声かけるか。
いいんじゃない？あいつらどうせろくなことしないし。ミラたちと先に行ってるね。それじゃあ後で。本当にプールだ。広いですね。
気持ちいいな。
ルーちゃん、こっちこっち。待って、今行くから。ってくつろぐの早っ。おいと。気にしたら負けよ。ジュビア、フレイ様と一緒に泳ぎたかったです。 明日からも頑張らなきゃね。精一杯応援するよ。グレイ様のために。絶対優勝。残りの試合勝って勝ちまくろう。
It is sort of cute to get to see the girls
遅くなってしまった。
interact with each other. So
誰だ？ギルドに入ってたのか。ショーやウォーリーも同じギルドに。
For those of you who aren't familiar with Erza's backstory, when Erza was younger, she was essentially enslaved by this like cult, basically. And Miliana is one of the other children that were enslaved alongside her at the time. And that's part of the story was eventually like resolved. Well, mostly resolved earlier, and now we kind of get to see them
本当に
being free and things
会
like
えて
that.
嬉しいぞ、ミリアーナ。元気そうで何よりだ。お前だって。それにしてもお前のとこの神楽というもの、本当に強いな。いつか手合わせ願いたいものだな。そうなのか？ずいぶん物騒な名前の刀だな。
Oh, making things complicated now.
これは国防大臣殿。あれとは一刻も早く試運転がしたくてですね。国防大臣殿、お声の方が少しばかり大きいかと。それに予算工面のための便宜ですよ。未完だという。あとは精霊魔導士がいれば、エクリプスは実用段階まで来ているのです。これより計画はフェーズ4プラン B に移行いたします。より確実に精霊魔導士を入手いたします。あなたがエクリプス計画反対派だということはすでに周知の事実。しかし王のためなら、国のためなら、人は悪魔にも神にもなれるのです。世界を変える扉エクリプスの前では、一人の少女の命など実に安い。精霊魔導士が二人もいるのだ。止まれるものか。10の鍵を持つ少女と2の鍵を持つ少女、12の鍵が揃う。エクリプスは完全に起動する。ゼレフ、ゼレフ、ゼレフ、ゼレフ
And we're on to chapter 4, Battle of the Dragon Slayers.
大会は5日間。3日目の今日が折り返しね。
首位には遠いが、まだまだ巻き返せる範囲だ。一つずつ勝利を重ねていこう。
はい、今日も頑張っていきましょう。
妙に張り切ってんな。ゆうべなんかあったか？
何にもないよ。みんなで優勝しようって誓っただけで。ね、ウェンディ。私に振るんですか？はい、昨日は何もありませんでした。
はーい。ま、
Trying to hide
いい
the
けど。
fact that they went swimming without the boys.
よっしゃそれじゃ闘技場に行くぞ
Okay, episode 1 of chapter 4, Grand Magic Games, day 3. Thanks to the efforts of Erza and Wendy, Fairy Tail is making a comeback. But the fight against their rivals Sabretooth and Raventail continues. Keep racking up wins and bring the guild to victory. You can now change some characters into their swimsuits. Use the dresser in Lucy's house to change costumes. I don't think I really need to do that, but you know.
よし
そうだわ。
Uh-oh, I wonder what Mira Jane wants to tell us about the request board.
ミラさん。あら。
え？
ええ。
おう。
ええ。
そうだな。
Oh, I wonder if they're essentially telling us, I think, that we should get our rank up, because right now we're 54th, and the condition it seems that they're setting is we need to get up to like level 50, or sorry, rank 50th. So I guess we'll do some quests. I feel like since we just got Gajiel into our group, we should probably try to do this one. Because required members are Gajiel and Lucy. It's from someone named Jacob, picking up the pieces. I'm a merchant. Recently I was attacked by monsters while I was carrying some precious metals and they got scattered all over the place. I've tried searching, but since they're so small I couldn't find nothing. Incorrect grammar. My business won't survive this. Please, you've got to help me. So since we need to have Gajiel and Lucy, I'm gonna make Lucy my avatar. And then we'll include Gajiel, and then we'll take also Wendy and Juvia. Just because these three are the ones that are sort of under level right now because they haven't really been participating at the front end of like things. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and accept that quest and get that started.
Huh?
もう。
お
あ
ギヒ
Recover the precious metals. Lucy and Gajiel kind of have an interesting interaction. A new area has been unlocked, Tenro Island.
どこ行こう
The
かな
first time that those two met was during this story arc
ここにしましょう
towards the beginning of the series, where Lucy's dad basically hires this guild to kidnap her, and Gajiel is part of that guild, and he kind of beats Lucy up pretty badly. So it's kind of like an interesting interaction to see them interacting with one another. I don't know if any of them, their weakness is water. So at the very least, Juvia will probably be pretty decent. We do have Aquarius, but I don't think it's really necessary to use Aquarius in this scenario. I think that might be just like a little bit of overkill. But we'll do summon Leo.
四球の扉レオ
愛が精霊を強くするレグレスイン
We'll
パ
have
クト
Gajiel come and help us out. I don't think I have an attack that she has that will hit both of them, except for this one, but I feel like using 40 for this minor fight is a little bit overkill, so it's not too bad.
四球の扉レオ
レグレスインパクト
ウォータースターネペンギンは
ギヒ
And we kind of get to see Gajiel's stuff. This is kind of an interesting configuration for the range, because I don't think we had someone yet that has had this configuration. So that might come in handy depending on how, you know, different enemies are arranged.
レスキュー剣
よし
I think I'll have her go ahead and I'll have her heal us, just because I prefer to use like reusable
リラ
healing rather than, you know, stuff that's not reusable, like, you know, like using a consumable or something like that.
私たち
Because then
の
we have
勝
to
ちだ
spend
よ
money, you know, buying it, and it's like not necessarily like an infinite resource. It's pretty finite. Right now I think we're okay on funds, but just in case, for the future. I see a chest back there. There's quite a few
行きましょう
just random creatures walking around. This isn't necessarily the purpose of this quest to fight these guys.
開け四球の扉レオ
愛が精霊を強くするレグレスインパクト
切り刻みますウォータースライダー
ギヒ
This is kind of the opposite of what we need. But I don't think he has one where I'm going to be able to hit both of these guys. So I'm just going to hit the one that's not
レスキュー剣
resilient to the element of his attack.
行きます
血連装起身
私たちの勝ちだぴょんなんて
I just want to grab this chest.
お宝ゲット
Nice. Just a little bit of an item. Salves are used for healing and stuff like that.
さあ行くわよ
Oof. I'm gonna have Lucy heal, and then I'll probably have Wendy remove the status ailments. Because I think this burn is carrying over from like fight to fight. Which I should have noticed earlier, but I wasn't really paying that much attention to it. Oh, I can only do it at like one at a time. But let's do Lucy first. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna have her go ahead and get rid of Gachiel's burn, because that's actually doing quite a bit of damage to him. And I'll have Lucy go ahead and heal us again.
ありがとうございます
Still can't really attack both of them at the same time just because the type of magic that he has, which is totally fine. I thought for sure that that would have killed it, but it did not. It's got like a tiny bit of health left, which is fine. We'll just make sure that we get it down now. He's literally got like 0 in his health bar, which is hilarious. It's like showing like, oh, he's still up. Like, but he's got 0 in his health bar. He must have had like literally like 1 HP or something similar to that.
張り切っていきましょう
At least there's only one this time. I'm trying to decide what is the best move to use.
開け処女級の扉ファルコスキタホールウォーターネット天竜の巻き爪切り刻みますウォータースライダー
Definitely relying a lot on Juvia this time around because all the monsters in this area seem to be pretty weak to her for some reason, to water. Actually, let's go around this way because I think that we'll be able to touch on some of these items that we need to gather up a little bit better this way.
よっと
Oh, they're gonna engage us no matter what, so
やられる覚
just
悟は
like
できてんだろう
chase
な
us down.
よし
I have to pay more attention to those like quick time events.
痛いわよ
I'm pretty bad about hitting those quick time events, unfortunately.
天竜の初め
My brain just doesn't operate that quickly, I guess.
なかなかやるでしょ
I am kind of curious why there's these exclamation points. I don't remember if they said that that was part of this quest. I thought it was just to collect like the precious metal, but I keep seeing those.
痛いわよ
Yeah, I just keep seeing the exclamation point on the little mini map in the corner. So I'm wondering what that's for. I guess we'll just have to kind of engage in a fight with one of them to see what exactly that means.
血流のギヒ血流剣楽勝だなギヒ
さあ行きましょう
I don't think that. I guess I could use Aquarius, but I don't think it's really necessary just yet.
痛いわよ
血流層起身
I think I'm gonna go ahead and do some healing, just in case. Wow, that did quite a bit of healing, so that's good for us at least. And he's got a burn now, of course.
血流層起身
切り刻みますウォータースライダー
I could use this, but I feel like it's a little bit of a waste at this point. Because he's not gonna be like, we're not gonna be fighting these guys for too long, so I don't know what that will do in terms of like, oh, is that just gonna like, you know, like if the regeneration needs like a certain amount of time to kind of be useful, we should probably use that at the very beginning of a round rather than like when we're close to being done.
Yoshi.
Oh, I guess something. These monsters are holding on to this stuff. Oh, there is a chest over here in this corner, so I'm actually gonna go and grab that really quick. I meant to hit him,
やられ
but
る
I
覚
just
悟は
kind
で
of
きてんだろうな
hit the wrong button. I'm gonna assume that it wants us to try to do like the over damage or whatever. I'm not sure if we can. Yeah, that definitely did not do that much damage, to be totally honest. But that's okay.
お宝ゲット。
That gave us 10,000 jewels. That's quite a bit of jewels. And then now we're gonna go ahead and fight this guy. He probably has the last bit of the stuff we need to find for this quest. We'll go ahead and do some healing just in case. I kind of want to start the stuff, just kind of make sure that we're doing okay. Just in case. We seem to be at a good level though. We're not necessarily doing too much crazy damage, but them being able to do like multiple attacks is definitely difficult for us. It's sort of the opposite of where I need this to be at, so I'm just going to do one. Nice. Okay, so we finished that quest, so we can go ahead and go back to the guild and turn in our stuff.
いいみたいだね。
よく頑張りましたね。この材料はあそこで、これはどこで手に入るんだろう。ウェンディ、何読んでるの？薬の本。はい、法律家さんのお手伝いをしようと思ってちょっと勉強してるんです。前に行った時に薬の材料を切らして困ってるって話してたので。へえ、それで法律家さんから材料集めを頼まれたんだ。いえ、直接頼まれたわけではないんですけど、いつもお世話になっているので恩返しにと思って。そっか、優しいね、ウェンディは。でもお薬の材料っていろいろあるんですね。聞いたこともない薬草とか凶暴なモンスターの牙とか。でもどうにかして全部集めないと。やる気だね。頑張れ、ウェンディ。
There is a character story for you to play. Talk to the characters in your base.
グレイ様、一緒にお仕事行きましょう。もちろんジュビアたち二人っきりで。
またかよ。
こいつと二人きりだとまた人気のないとこで変なことされそうだな。いやー、二人きりはちょっとな。
なぜですか？二人だけでは危ないというならご安心を。ジュビアがくれ。
だってな、お前。お、ルーシー、ちょうどいいところに来たな。
何？
俺たちと一緒に仕事行こうぜ。俺とジュビアとお前の3人で。
仕事？別にいいけど。恋敵。やっぱりやめとこうかな。邪魔しちゃ悪いし。
いやいや、遠慮するな。それじゃあ俺たちで行くってミラちゃんに伝えてくるぜ。
グレイ様、そんな。本当にいいのかしら？
Just a running joke where Juvie always thinks for some reason that Lucy's like a rival in love. Even though she's not. Let's go ahead and start this this character story for Wendy. Okay, so it says to go to Akane Beach to gather up these medical ingredients. Before we head out, I just kind of want to take a look and see, because Lucy's level 23 now, and Gray and Erza are level 22. So let's go ahead and sub Gray in. And we'll head over to Akane Beach. But in the meantime, just because I saw them right here, I'm gonna go do this service request really quick, because maybe we might have the items that they usually want. It's usually like certain items that they want us to give them. What? Yep, some green oranges, and we got that all taken care of already.
Arigato.
Okay, and then now, let's see here. Let's open our map. There we go. I was looking for that. I'm curious about Tenro Island. I wonder if any of those request board stuff will take us to Tenro Island. They kind of mentioned that they might, so I'm just curious what it looks like. We were on it briefly, like kind of early on in the game, but we didn't really get to go around and explore. It was just kind of there as like, oh, we're here, you know, on a set for like, you know, the events that are happening here at the end of their little stay there at Tenro Island. So it would be nice if we could kind of like walk around and see what it looks like. Just because we haven't really gotten to explore that just yet. Okay, so these guys are weak to
Wendy. Ice Make Floor! Gihi!
鉄連装起身
ウォーターハーネス。ジュビアにかかればこんなものです。
That was relatively quick and painless.
ユシカさんが探してた薬の材料。やったー、これで全部揃った。後で渡しに行かなきゃ。よし。
行き先は
Okay,
ここにする
now
か。
we're gonna go to Boundary Forest and go visit Porlushka.
何が出てくるか。
This area is kind of like the first area that we really like unlocked for exploration. So all the monsters are kind of pretty low level. So I'm not gonna really spend too much time engaging with any of the monsters here, just because we're kind of over leveled now for this like area, and they won't really give us that much XP. So it's like kind of like, what's the point? Which is fine. Nice. So it raised up her rank limit at least.
行き先は
So
ここ
we
にす
can
るか。
go on to the next theme.
Yes.
Oh gosh, there's so many people. Not so many, there's just like 2 people, but they all kind of want like service requests, so let's go grab those real quick. And then the next thing we'll kind of want to do is the next character story. Oops, I'm just like running into stuff. Like, we don't really have to do these, but there are some rank goals that we kind of want to get to that I think you have to do a certain number of like service requests, like these type of stuff, for those purposes. And they do give us some items, which are useful because you can, you know, take those items and synthesize maybe some better Lacrima. Where is this person actually? It's like showing a service request like right around this area, but I don't see like an actual person. Maybe they're behind the building. Oh, yep. Yep. I spoke too soon. At least we already had what they wanted, though. Okay, now let's go back to the guild. I say guild, but this isn't really like our guild hall, but it's like kind of like our temporary base while we're here at the Grand Magic Games. goodness, I'm like, where am I? I think I'm up a level or something weird like that. Oh, there it is. I'm just like, where is it? Where's our end? Okay, let's do Juvia's. Okay, so we need these 3, and we can't have a 4th. So we might as well just go ahead and head out that way. Let's see here. Okay. Go to the Capital Highway.
グレイ様、どうしてジュビアはグレイ様と2人きりで、しかも距離によってもう1人が。ジュビア、大丈夫？体調でも悪い？いえ、体調は万全です。そうでなくてはグレイ様をお守りできませんから。ルーシーこそさっきから汗がすごいですよ。体調が悪いんじゃないですか？なんなら帰ってもらってもいいんですよ。大丈夫、病気とかじゃないから。まあそうですね、グレイ様直々のご指名ですから、ここで帰られてはグレイ様が恥をかいてしまいます。ちょっと、なんで私なんか誘ったのよ。超気まずいんだけど。
すまん。前に2人で仕事に行った時に身の危険を感じたもんで、誰でもよかったんだが近くにいたからつい。
あんたら仕事先で何やってるのよ。ちょっと2人で何を話してるんですか。ジュビアにも聞こえるように話してください。
なんでもねえよ、気にすんな。それよりも今は仕事に集中だ。さあ行くぞ。ルシー、耐えてくれ。よし。
Gotta take out some bandits. Oh my gosh, the way he's coming at you with the sword is kind of scary and funny at the same time.
痛いわよ。
アイスメイクフロア。よし、俺たちの勝ちだ。やれやれ、お出ましか。
We can do Scorpio finally. We haven't been able to use him in a little bit.
天下地球の扉、スコーピオン。
さて、
アイスメイク、アイスゲイザー。
どうしたよ、こんなもんか。やれやれ、お出ましか。
痛いわよ。
さて、
アイスメイクハンマー。
グレイ様、勝ちましたよ。
That guy was not paying attention at all. He's just casually walking around. I just like walked up and like socked him in the face.
開け。四球の扉、レオ。
ア
愛が精霊を強くするレグレスインパクト。
アイスメイクハンマー。へっ、楽勝だぜ。
よし、そろそろとどめね。ウォーターロック。ルーシー、敵の動きを止めました。オッケー。くらえ、ルーシーキック。よし、やっつけた。ジュビア、サポートありがとう。当然です。グレイ様、見ててくれましたか。ジュビアの華麗な戦いっぷり。
ああ、ナイスだ2人とも。なんだ、こいつら結構相性いいんじゃねえか。
It was shown a little bit earlier, like not in the game, but in the series that Juvia and Lucy, they're matched well enough that they can do what is called a unison raid, which is not necessarily something that everyone is going to be able to do. Do they want us to return? Let's go back to Crocus. But yeah, so unison raid is like a special type of like combo where two wizards can basically complement each other in like a magic fight, and it's not something that everyone can achieve. You kind of have to have like good synchronization with each other, and Juvia and Lucy have been shown to be able to do that, which is pretty special.
なんだかんだバッチリ息合ってたな。
まあ、いざ戦うとなったらね。仲間割れなんてしていたらグレイ様の身に危険が及ぶかもしれませんからね。恋敵とはいえ協力するときはします。いや、恋敵じゃないけど。それにルーシーの実力は同じギルドの仲間として認めていますから。ジュビア、これからもジュビアとグレイ様の良き仲間としてよろしくお願いします。よろしくね。
Okay, nice. We got that done. Let's see if we can't do some character ranking up. No, we cannot, because all we have is 36. And even for Gajiel, who's like at the lowest rank of, you know, all 7 of them, can't really rank him up just yet because you need 60. So can't do that. We do have a little bit of time left, so I do want to look around and see if we can't do some more of these quests. I do want to give Erza and Juvia some time because I think they're both like underleveled compared to everyone else. So I think we should go ahead and do this one. It is called The Lost Island, and it is requested by Lewis. Tenro Island, it disappeared without a trace 70 years ago, and recently it suddenly reappeared out of nowhere. I'm curious about how that may have affected the ecology of the island. Could you go and check it out for me? This also serves another purpose where it will allow me to go and explore Tenro Island, which is kind of something I wanted to do. So that's kind of nice. We'll definitely include Wendy because the Juvia and Wendy are both under-leveled. Ours is level 23. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and bring Natsu along. And we'll get started on this mission.
よし。
頑張ってね。
Okay, so let's go ahead and fast travel to Tenma
こ
Island.
こに行くぞ。
And I guess we'll just see what's left of the island.
ジュビア、
はい。
なるほど。ああ、
If I remember correctly, Erza was fighting Juvia during like the S-class wizard exam, and she was really trying to help Juvia like kind of, you know, show what she's made of. But the thing about Juvia is that when she really shines, it's when she's, you know, either protecting or defending someone she cares about. She's one of those people who her abilities really come out when
張り切っていきましょう。
someone that she cares about is in danger. It's hard for her to sort of just like pull it out, even though sometimes that's needed.
天竜の吐き爪。
カッソ行くぞ。ペンタグラムソード。
They're like gearing up to like clobber us or something like that.
レン下流君。
ウォーターネット。天竜の吐き爪。
決戦。たわいもない。よっと。
So basically what I was trying to say is, with Juvia, it's hard for her to like really show like
宝箱か。
how strong she is, unless, you know, something like real is happening, and that was kind of like her difficulty with like the exam, because, you know, it wasn't, you know, like a real fight happening. It's just like an exam.
天竜の放火。
カッソミニティソード。
よし。カリーの鉄拳。よっしゃ勝った。
切られたいものからかかってこい。
I don't think I have anything. Like I could use this probably, but I would only be able to hit these two guys. So I'm just gonna use this. And I don't think I have anything for Erza that will allow us to hit all three at the same time. Which is fine. It's not necessarily like necessary.
Yes! カリーの
いきます。ウォータースターです。
決戦。
切り刻みます。ウォータースライダー。ヘンリーの巻き爪。はい。
よっと。よっと。
This area's definitely a little bit bigger than I was expecting it to be.
さあ、行きましょう。ヘンリーの
カット行くぞ。ペンタグラムソード。
切り刻みます。ウォータースライダー。
カリーのでっかいもう終わりか暴れたんねえぞ
よっと。
よっしゃ行っちゃいくか
I think that blue wolf is a slightly different wolf than the one that we've been fighting.
カット天輪の鎧。サークルソード。
カリーのオーカーよしカリーのでっかい
It says angry wolf. I think it's what it's called. It's just an angry wolf.
よっと。よっと。
There is, I think, a treasure chest in here. Yep. So I kind of want to go grab that while we're in this
切られた
area.
いものからかかってこい。
I gotta be really careful because at least Wendy, I'm not sure about everyone else, but Wendy looked like she was pretty low on health. So definitely we want to be careful of that. only on one person also. Oh, there's only one left, so let me go ahead and No! That was rude.
Yes, sen!
切り刻みますウォータースライダージュビアにかかればこんなものです
Oh, so his Fire Dragon Sword Horn is now a Mega Fire Dragon Sword Horn. The effect is still the same, where it forces an enemy to retreat 1 row. Let me just see something. We'll go ahead and use some salves on these guys, just because I think we're almost done with this request, but just in case I don't want to be, you know, too low on health.
切られたいものからかかってこい。
They're just like really pumping each other up. I did not mean to do that. I'm just pressing buttons wildly. I was trying to hit that counter, but I definitely missed it. Per the usual. Oh my gosh, they're all just gonna like jump us. Might need to do some healing. Yeah, definitely want to do some support stuff here. Let's go ahead and do wind heal, just to make sure, because they're all kind of like below half, or around that, so best to be more cautious. I definitely missed that counter again. I don't know, it's hard sometimes because I feel like the quick time event like goes by like so quickly. At least for me, it's quick. I wish the window was like a little bit more forgiving, just a slight amount, but that's okay.
よし
The way that they're like sort of situated is like kind of awkward because no one really has like any good like moves to only attack like those spaces that need to be attacked. And the only reason that's important is because like you don't want to necessarily be using a move that has like a huge range because it usually takes up more MP. But you know what? That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
張り切っていきましょう
I have a feeling like if I tried to just like run away from them, they would just like engage with us. So I was like, might as well get us like a speed bonus or something at the beginning. Let's go ahead and go back to the inn. And we finished that quest.
やるな
Ooh, and that got us to rank B also, which is nice.
ランクアップおめでとうございますさらに良いギルドになってきましたねこれから一層難しい依頼も届くようになるでしょうですが仲間同士で助け合えばきっと達成できるはずですこれからも活躍期待してますよ
You are now able to accept requests of the following rank. Request rank B. The number of magic chain combos has been increased. Acquired new extreme magic that can be unleashed with magic chain. Exceed special and Kana's fairy glitter. Received items from the council for increasing your guild rank. We got a wizard amulet and 2 protection amulets. And now we've got our list of guild rank goals for rank B. So it says we need to complete 5 B rank quests. We need to do 1 more community service request. Raise a bond rank 10 more times. And then synthesize 1 more Lacrima. Okay. And we fulfilled our condition for, you know, wanting to move forward in the story. But I think that that is a good spot for us to end for today. We did some progressing of the story. We did some of the, I mean, obviously we did, you know, Grand Magic Games Day 2, which included, you know, Erza completing Pandemonium, fighting 100 demons or 100, you know, monsters all by herself. And then we had Wendy's fight with Sharia, which ended in a draw. Yeah. There was some other stuff in there too. Obviously, like, you know, Yukino's fight with Kagura, getting kind of like beaten by her and then getting kicked out of Sabretooth, and then Natsu getting angry for her and storming Sabretooth and sort of making that stand where the two guilds basically are in stark contrast with one another, sort of setting the stage for the conflict between those two things. Sabretooth being a guild that values strength over everything else. And they're sort of cruel and like mean in the way that they conduct themselves. In contrast to that, Fairy Tail is a guild that, you know, operates more as like a family. Everyone is, you know, friends and comrades, and you sort of build each other up and things like that. So we kind of see that, you know, in the works now. So not only do we have all this conflict with Raventail, you know, the personal history between Makarov, the guild master of Fairy Tail, and his son, Ivan, who is the guild master of Raventail. They had some past disagreement, obviously, about how things should be run, which is why Ivan sort of left. So we've got that going on in the background, and then we also have the stuff that's looming with Sabretooth. And then on top of that, we have, you know, all the stuff with Arcadios and this thing called Eclipse, which at this point is still like very much a mystery. We don't really know what is going on with that, but the more we progress, hopefully we'll start to uncover some stuff like that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching today. I definitely enjoyed having you guys here with me. And yeah, so I just hope you have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone you're in. And I hope that you will join me next time again for some more Fairy Tail. Alright, I'll go ahead and sign off and say goodbye.